ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I'm very happy that you are here with us today. We're the channel that combines ASMR nostalgia, ASMR weirdness, with sports card nostalgia, and just sports cards in general. We have a lot of fun. I hope it's relaxing, and if you like cards and ASMR, this is the channel for you. In fact, I'm so certain of that I'll invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, tell your friends about us. You can support the channel with super chats or super thanks as well, and you can also just hang out here and relax. Get some good pops out of this one here. We're going to open up a pack of cards, and we're going to have some fun drafting football players. We've done this before. Hope you enjoy that kind of series. This is some little fun we like having around here. Now, as always, sorry I got lost in my own relaxing thought. If we pull some cards from this pack that we like, we might set them aside later in these penny sleeves, sent to us by our viewer and friend Eric. If you have anything you want to send us, there's an address down below. Today what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to draft a football team, or make, I should say more clear, like a 7-round draft, as if we're drafting college players for our football team. To do that, we're going to draw from this Bowman 1991 football, a rack pack. In what about 1989-90 range? Someone could give me the exact date. Bowman came back. Now, it was through the Topps company, but of course Bowman, successful card company, early 50s, put some famous cards out. They came roaring back during this time. Card collecting had boomed in the mid to the late 80s. Football in 88 started to really explode again, with Score and Upper Deck, Pro Set, a lot of great football cards. So this is 91 Bowman football. I don't quite even remember. I don't think I collected a lot of these. But with the football season in a intense December, as we make our playoff picture in the real National Football League, I figured we'd go through here, and like I said, we're going to do 7 rounds: a first-round pick, a second-round pick, a third-round pick, a fourth-round pick, a 5th, 6th, 7th-round pick, and we're going to pick those players from this pack of cards, which, again, released in 1991, so you're kind of going on 1991 skill level and accomplishments, but a little bit of the legacy will probably slide in. If you like Crinkle Sounds, we have a series that comes out on Fridays called Crinkle and Rip. Highly suggest you check that out. It's a shorter form video series here, but we're going to do some crinkling here now, and then we'll do some ripping. Huh? You like ripping, kids? Let's do it. if you follow me here, the Sports Card Doctor, I'm a big Dan Marino fan, and I do believe this is the first time I've ever had this card in my collection. That's pretty cool, and I'm going to admit something. It's going to be hard for me to not draft him number 1. We'll see about this. Okay, wow, Dan the man. Look at that. We got Calvin Williams, Cleveland Gary, Michael Carter, Mike Saxon, Chris Miller, prime time. Mark Lee, Steve Tasker, Tom Rathman, Tim McGee, serviceable receiver, Rob Moore. Well, that's a good pack of cards. I almost wish we were pricing just those ones there. Let's see what's in here on our second. Jesse Tuggle. That's a name I haven't thought about in a long time. Jeff Harrod, Steve Christie, good kicker. Anthony Tony, Andre Ware. We pull a lot of wares during this time. Oh, Dermonte Dawson. There you go. Will Wolf, good lineman. Don't be afraid to draft linemen. Flipper Anderson. Love this card. 1989. Flipper set the NFL record for receiving yards in one game. 11 catches for 319 yards. Good stuff. Curtis Duncan. Frank Minifield. Solid player there for the Cleveland Browns. All right, less exciting part of the pack here, but some good cards in there. We're going to have some interesting choices here as we draft the football team. Having a little trouble there. You know what we need to do? I'll tell you what we need to do. Sports Card Doctor needs to go in with some tools. Got ourselves. Oh, that wasn't the greatest sound in the world. I apologize. Jeff Hostetler right there. Look at that. We had a Hostetler pull recently too. Eric McMillan, Bruce Armstrong. We got some lineman choices. Eric Allen, Jonathan Hayes. He was the Travis Kelce of his time. Jamie Mueller, Mike Sherrard, Maurice Carthon. These are some great names from this era. Oh, Road to Super Bowl. Oh, God. Well, look at that. A rookie superstar, Richmond Webb. Speaking of offensive linemen, this was one of my favorites as a Dolphin fan growing up. And look at that. We got a little gold on there. That's a good-looking card right there. But to keep me humble, I have pulled this pack of Road to the Super Bowl divisional playoff. This is my Dolphins getting their asses handed to them in the snow, which is something that still happens to this day and just chaps my hide. Oh, they got the entire score. I can relive my pain right here. Look at that. 44-34. We hung with them for a while. It wasn't like we didn't try. Mark Duper scoring on a 64-yard pass from Dan Marino. It's a great moment. I kind of remember this. Was it Tony Martin? 8-yard touchdown pass from Marino, yeah, but we just couldn't keep up. The Bills broke my heart. God. Well, I'm not going to draft this card. I should almost do something with it. I should maybe burn this one. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. All right, we've got a lot of great cards to choose from, and we're going to do our rounds here, our 1 through 7. Just going through these one more time. Nice thing is no other teams are here to draft and take this away from us. So we have full range of options. Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's draft our first pick. And, yeah, there's nothing that moved me off this pick. I'm gonna move it back here up to my guy, Dan the Man, Dan Marino. It's gonna take a while for me to get there. But this is an ASMR video. Patience is a reward. Or patience brings rewards. Maybe that's more what I should say. Okay, here we go. Dan Marino, our #1 pick in this football card draft. Gotta have a quarterback. #2, no hesitation on my part. It's punter Mike Sam. I'm kidding. Is this electric player, you know? You loved him, you hated him, you loved to hate him, you hated to love him. It's all in there. But prime time, Deion Sanders. It's definitely going to be our 2nd round pick. Now, 3rd round pick. There's some interesting options, and I gotta tell you, I'm going to the offensive line. The question is, who will be my offensive line pick? It's possible it's Richmond Webb. Very possible it's Bruce Armstrong. Well, it's an option, as is Dermontti Dawson. There we go. All right. Now, I have a bias towards Richmond Webb. This I know. I really love this card, too. This is great. I love those Dolphin uniforms with the outline, the early 90s ones. Some of my favorites there. He's in the running there. But you have, again, we're going to 1991 or so. All right, we have the benefit of knowing that all these players would be good choices. But you have Dermontti Dawson, Will Wolford, and Bruce Armstrong. Armstrong, an absolute legend at this time. Okay. Okay. I think I've made my pick. The third round pick, or #3 selection is Steeler, Dermontti Dawson, center. I mean, it does help that this card has Bobby Brister on it, but we'll go there. All right. We got some more picks to make here. We're not done yet. We've got some defensive options too. We got some offense to maybe get through. Tom Rathwin as a fullback is a great option. Tasker more as a special teams guy than a receiver. You pick him up as maybe an undrafted free agent here. Tuggle, good linebacker. Go for some defense there. Harvey is an option. No punters. Frank Minifield is an option. Eric McMillan, Eric Allen. I think I'm going some more defense. Now, we have Dion, but let's be honest, we're getting him at this point for kick returning just as much as we are for defense. But he was a good defender too. But just to kind of shore it up and make sure our secondary is where we want it, I am going with a cornerback, and it's Eric Allen. All right. That's my 4th round pick. Now, my 5th round pick, I really like the idea of Ken Harvey. I like some of these other guys. But I have one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL coming onto my team. And I love the idea of getting a playmaking wide receiver. And, well, there's some good, solid choices in here, including Mike Sherrard. I remember him having some good years. We got a good tight end over the middle. But he's no Farrell Edmonds. That's my choice right there. My 5th round pick is Willie Flipper Anderson. My 5th round pick is in. All right. Now, coming back with our 6th round pick. And that is where I'm going to be a little bit of a homer. No hesitation. Richmond Webb. We're going to have a great offensive line, a solid defense, a quarterback, and a good receiver. Now our 7th round pick. I mean, we could just protect Marino permanently with these one of these guys. Here's some contenders. I'll show my math here. I like Ken Harvey, linebacker. Minifield would probably be an option over McMillan. Good defensive lineman, Dan Owens, but that's even at the 7th round pick. No Andre Ware. Could get a good kicker. Go for Steve Christie. We got Tuttle. Michael Carter is an option nose tackle. Good solid player. Okay. I'm putting Tom Rothman down, okay? I know. Bit of a controversial pick. Maybe. Just seeing where else. It's a good pack of Bowman, by the way. This is a good pack. Alright, my 7th and final round pick. We can shore up the defense. 2 great cornerbacks, a linebacker. We could just have another guy in the secondary. Jesse Tuggle, good solid linebacker. But I think you saw where I was going. I'm going with Tom Rathman. Fullback is kind of a forgotten position. It's not needed as much in the modern NFL days. I get it. But he can come out of the backfield. He could block. And, you know, the Dolphins always needed a better running game. We had some good fullbacks in our day. Tony Page comes to mind. But this is my pick right here. That is my pick. Tom Rathman, my 7th round pick. Can this team, is this core enough to reverse the curse of this Buffalo Bills defeat the Dolphins suffered in 91? I don't know. Or 90, probably, right? Well, it would be January 91 for the 90 season. Bad memories. Okay. Dan Marino. Prime time. Dermonte Dawson. Eric Allen. Flipper Anderson. Richmond Webb. Tom Rathman. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. That's my pick. What is your pick? What do you want? Who do you want on your team? You don't need to put all the names, but did I pick right? Would you have gone differently? Was I too much of a homer as a Miami Dolphin fan? Did I stack the deck with too many cornerbacks or offensive linemen? Is Flipper Anderson a bad pick? You let me know. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I'm okay with being wrong. Share your opinion down below. All right, that's it. A lot of fun. I'm very happy to pull that Marino. Very happy to pull that Richmond Webb. Deion Sanders. Good cards to pull. 1991 Bowman. Who knew? Who knew? Thanks for watching. See you next time here on Sports Card ASMR.